You felt this before. That sudden prickling at the back of your neck, like someone is watching you. But you're alone. You turn around. Nothing. No sound. No movement. No explanation. And yet, the feeling doesn't leave. It just sits there, waiting. Scientists have a name for this. The sense of being stared at. For a long time, they thought it was just imagination, but the real explanation is stranger. Your brain has a system built specifically to detect eyes. Not faces, not people. Eyes. There's a region in your brain called the superior temporal sulcus. When it detects a gaze pointed at you, it fires. Fast. Faster than almost anything else your brain processes, which means your brain can register that someone might be looking at you before you consciously see anything at all. So what happens when there's no one there? That question leads to something deeper, because for most of human history, being seen could get you killed. A predator, a rival group, someone deciding whether you were worth attacking. Missing a real threat had a cost, a massive one. But a false alarm? Almost nothing. So evolution made a trade. Your brain became a hair trigger detector. Assume danger first. Ask questions later. Psychologist Justin Barrett called this the hyperactive agency detection device. It's the same system that makes you jump at shadows or feel uneasy when something vaguely looks like a face. Your brain isn't being irrational, it's being efficient. It would rather be wrong 1,000 times than miss once. But here's where it gets strange. This system doesn't just react to real eyes, it reacts to the idea of eyes. In 2006, researchers ran a quiet experiment. In a university coffee room, they placed an honesty box. Each week, they changed one thing above it, a picture of flowers, or a pair of watching eyes. Nothing else changed. No one was actually watching. But when the eyes were up, people paid nearly 3 times more. Same room, same people, just the suggestion of a gaze, and everything changed. So think about that. If a simple image can trigger this, what happens when there's no image at all? What is your brain reacting to? When the room is empty and the feeling is still there? One answer is surprisingly simple. Your peripheral vision. The edges of your sight are bad at detail, but extremely sensitive to motion and shape. A shadow, a coat, something just slightly off. Your brain doesn't wait to confirm. Ambiguous becomes possible. Possible becomes watched. And watched becomes real. Psychologist Nicholas Humphrey suggested this instinct is ancient, older than language, older than most of what we think of as thought. Long before humans could ask why someone was looking at them, they needed to know that someone was. And that system never left. It followed you here, into rooms, into cities, into screens. Notice how your behavior changes the moment you think someone might be watching. A camera, a reflection, even just a pair of eyes in a profile picture. Nothing about this is new. It's ancient wiring in a modern world. And here's the part almost no one expects. When scientists actually test this, when they remove sound, reflections, and subtle cues, the effect disappears. No sixth sense. No hidden signal. No one is really watching. Which means the feeling is real, but the cause usually isn't. It's you. Not something else. You. More specifically, it's the oldest surveillance system your species ever built. Still running. Still scanning. Still assuming the worst. Because for most of your history, that assumption kept you alive. So the next time that prickle creeps up your neck, in a completely empty room, you're not sensing something supernatural. You're feeling the echo of something ancient. A warning system built for a world where every rustle might have had eyes behind it. You turn around expecting to find someone. What you actually find is proof of how long your ancestors survived. Being found.